So I went ahead and called her out on some stuff today. And the more we delved into the things that she said, the more everything she said seemed to unravel. I have a definite suspicion that she's just stringing me along, that she's not actually trying to get a divorce, but just telling me that so I will stay away. But as long as she doesn't get a divorce, as long as she doesn't file the paperwork, she can do whatever she wants with the kids, and there's nothing the courts will do about it. So I called her out on her claims that she has a lawyer. Well, that fell apart whenever she finally had to admit she didn't actually have a lawyer, but she's working with a law firm. A law firm that's looking into her case without assigning a lawyer to it, which according to their own policies, they don't do. So if your case is accepted, there is a lawyer assigned to it. She said that's not the case. I actually know it's the case because I went ahead and filed an application to the same company for legal aid in this divorce. Everything she says seems like a lie. I will make sure this divorce happens because I will never put myself in this position again. She told me she wanted a divorce. She says she's getting a divorce, whether she wants it or not, because I'm not going to have people play games with me and then act like everything's my fault. So, yeah, and of course, whenever I told her that I wanted the kids to come here to see me, where I live, she stopped talking altogether. I think she finally caught on to what I was doing, which is irrelevant, because now I have it all recorded in text. It's saved to my email and everything. She has no access to that because I create passwords that you can't guess because I make up words. You'd have to have software to break into that. She doesn't have that kind of expertise. So, to reiterate, I issued a line of questioning regarding her attorney, which for her part fell apart, where she finally couldn't defend anything that she said. And that lends to the idea that she's not actually trying to get a divorce, but she's just trying to control me, keep me away from her, and regulate my time with the kids, like she's been doing. Now, this may be a little creepy, but of course I have access to our phone provider account, which keeps a record of all outgoing and incoming calls and texts. And for the first 2 weeks after she told me she wanted a divorce, she was looking for lawyers. The first one she called was the same one she told me she called. And then she called like about 2 dozen after that. Only a couple of them actually called her back. So, yeah, she was looking for a lawyer. But nothing she says is consistent with actually having obtained one. Especially since some of the things that she said her attorney told her to do aren't legal without a court order. Well, aren't legal for him to say without a court order. He can't give her direction without a court order regarding the kids and the home and personal belongings. And furthermore, a law firm can't actually give recommendations for behaviors and actions without having assigned a lawyer to an account. They haven't even accepted the case. And she says that they are telling her things that she needs to do to protect herself. If they're doing that, they're not even following their own policies. So, that's my take on it. We'll see what happens. If there's not a divorce decree or something similar, if the paperwork hasn't been filed by the end of the week, I will be taking steps to file the paperwork myself. It's going to get done because I'll never be played again. Stay single, my friends.